drop your balls in your tiny old drawls.
My balls aren't for dropping, boy.
Everybody gives me what they want and I don't think twice or question their judgment.
But I question your legitimacy and judgment every day, all night, in every way.
Paint yourself a picture of hell. The local doctor was heard bellowing to an underpaid artist in the mommy clinic after the artist had just been diagnosed with mommygitis. This is where his hands would temporarily go numb and fall off for 2 hours and then reattach after he passes out from exhaustion. There is no known cure for the disease as of now, but if you hang on a minute, I am sure I'll find one here somewhere.
You'll never find a cure for mommygitis. I spent weeks in the lab developing this illness with my best friend and a lab rat, and there will never be a cure? Well, unless you pray to mommy, then your illness will disappear in 2 business days.
Everything is business days with you, isn't it? Who do you think you are? A courier service.
Don't touch my courier service.
I'll touch what I want when I want, and if I want to touch myself, I will.
Too much fucking information, just too much this time.
Do you spend your life hunched over the kitchen table trying to get fucked by the phantom of our house?
Yes, but you're not allowed to talk about that. You know what happens when you talk about things you're not allowed to talk about.
Mommy, please. Mommy, no? I'll do anything you want, just don't brand me again. I've been branded a cunt by you so many times. I am walking advertisement for a cuntasaurus.
As you should, boy. As you should.
How about I brand you a whore when you are sleeping? Then you'll be a walking Horisaurus.
You'll do no such thing? I'll have your life support cut off before school tomorrow just so you won't have to pester me with your pesty ways.
A pastry chef was raped by a bagel in the early hours of the morning. A rep for the bagel cared to comment and said that its client had no involvement in the rape of the pastry chef, and for anyone to assume such things is questionably abominable, and people who question the bagel's legitimacy should be murdered with a screwdriver and a printer.
Ooh, a printer and a screwdriver sounds like another way for me to end your stupid life, hee hee hee.
If you fucking do that, I will haunt you for the rest of your life.
Ha ha ha, what's another life to haunt me? I've been haunted for the last 20 years of my life, what's another 80?
You need to stop thinking you are 20 because you're not, and everyone can see it unless they're blind, which so many of your friends are.
They are not blind, they just choose not to see the terrible world we live in.
For someone who wants more tourism in Mommyville, you're not really selling it, are you? You should be saying that Mommyville is the place to be, but you're not. You were saying it's part of the terrible world we live in. I thought that is why you left Cuntland at an early age, so you could create a better new world.
It is, and most of my friends travel outside of Cuntland on business, so they are blind when they go on business trips.
Ooh, I'd love to trip you. Hopefully down a flight of stairs soon.
Trip me up, trip me good, break my skull and ruin my suit.
You don't have a suit? The closest thing to a suit you own is a birthday suit.
My birthday is tomorrow.
Let's all have a whip round and see how many bullets we can find to load you with.
Load me up, fill me deep, make me holy and make me weep.
Buy me a cupcake. A local slut was heard yelling at her boyfriend after he spent all his money on a big fat birthday cake, but unfortunately his rape of the cake was too much for his girlfriend to handle, and she wanted in on the action, but he couldn't afford another cake, so she demanded a cupcake and he got her one, and she showed him how desert rape was really done, and he watched in awe of her and wrote a big long story about how perfect her desert rape was, and they went on QVC and promoted the book, and sales went through the roof. And I want salad.
Salad? Don't touch my salad. It's my salad and for my touching only.
Do you like burgers?
Is this a trick question?
No? So I'll ask again. Do you like burgers?
Yes.
Of course you fucking do, you fat slut.
How could you do this to me? Especially on a Monday.
Conform, mother, conform.
The 3rd degree. Do you believe that I could make things better? A local judge was heard shouting at a convicted felon as he was being hauled off to mommy's gulags for the duration of his sentence. The felon was heard retorting, "You'd never make it better even if it was compulsory," and this made the judge fly into an unprecedented rage, and he leapt over the dock and punched the felon's head off the ground until the life in him left his body. This made the judge feel very good about himself, and he sentenced himself to 20 hours in mommy's spa and left feeling very relaxed and happy and content with his killings.
Killings? Meaning he's done it more than once?
More than twice, more than thrice, more than any murders in my life.
And you don't have him sent to prison?
Why would I? When he rids the world of one nuisance at a time, so I am warning you, Hank. Watch the fuck out, cause I won't always be there to protect you in those big crowds.
But you don't protect me in big crowds. You purposely bring me to big crowds in hopes that I'll get lost and you won't ever have to care for me again, though I wouldn't call what you do for me caring.
If feeding you and buying you drinks isn't caring for you, then I don't know what is.
How about telling me stories at bedtime instead of rolling up a spliff and smoking it and blowing the smoke in my face and telling me it will help me relax?
I am just being a new hip mother who gets along with her children.
Yeah. Well, what worked with Frank won't work with me because I am cut from the expensive cloth, not the floor cleaning kind that you and him were so diligently crafted from.
You leave the craftsman skills right out of this? He is a great old man but made a huge mistake when he was crafting you.
And his workshop should be burned to the ground for the crazy shit that he did when making you.
He'll never forget what he did to me, and I'll never forget what he gave me.
And what did he give you?
He gave me life, oh baby, yeah, he gave me life. When he shoved it deep inside me, it made me come alive. And yes, I am not scared, I know, we can't deny he gave me life. Ooh, he gave me life. Yeah, he gave me life. And I will never forget the life he gave me.
How the fuck could anyone give you life? You're immoral.